What's poppin' YouTube? This is Glo Up. I'm Raven, and in today's video, we're gonna talk about how your girl did the ketogenic diet for a whole business week, i.e., 5 days, and it was quite the experience. So let's do this. You may be wondering, hey girl, what's the ketogenic diet? The ketogenic diet, or the keto diet, is a high-fat, moderate protein, low carb diet. Now, you may be wondering, how's that different from Atkins? Atkins, from what I can remember, is a higher protein, moderate fat, low carb diet. Both are low carb diets, it's just the fats and the proteins are switched. The ketogenic diet has been around for decades. It's probably older than your mama. Doctors will put patients with epilepsy or other neurological disorders on the keto diet in hopes of improving their symptoms because fats are good for your brain. Good fats are good for your brain. But lately, the keto diet has become sort of a trend, and a lot of people have done the keto diet, me being one of them. I want to point out that I did do the keto diet with intermittent fasting, and that's where you eat for a certain window, for like 8 hour window, or however long you want to do your eating window for, and then you fast for the other hours. And it went something like this. What's poppin'? So today is day one of me doing keto. I just got off of work. Keto and intermittent fasting combined. I just got off of work, and the intermittent fasting, that's actually not the hard part. I am a little parched. I can easily fix that with some water. I can't get this straight. There we go. I can easily fix that with some water. The thing that is kicking my ass is that at work normally, like no matter how long I'm there, at some point in time I have a Coca-Cola or like some sort of sugary caffeinated drink, and I did not have that today. And I will say my head does hurt, but it could be that I'm thirsty. It could be that I've been having my head like this for like quite some time, just out of habit. But it is, my head does hurt. And also could be that I'm on my period, so this was like a great time to do keto. But it could be a factor of things that is making my head hurt. But it's not fun right now. It's not like a pounding headache, but it's there, and I feel it, and it's not fun. Hello, I am just finishing up fixing my first meal of the day. I got a 4 egg omelet with some cream cheese mixed in it. I wanted to be a French omelet, but I cooked it for too long, so and then I have like 2 links of smoked sausage. Then I also did a keto coffee, so basically I had black coffee, MCT oil. I made my own ghee, put a tablespoon of ghee in it, put a tablespoon of MCT oil in it, 2 tablespoons of coconut milk, and then a scoop of my chocolate coconut collagen protein powder, and then some drops of monk fruit, which is like stevia, but I can digest. Ooh, like my sausage how I like my women black. But I will show y'all the finished product soon. And Biscuit's just whining and crying in the background because he's a wuss. Bruh, chill out. So this is what it looks like. That's a lot of sausage. That's a cute omelet. That also looks cute. So I've had all of this before, just not all together. So I'm going to eat it. What's poppin' YouTube? I am in my truck right now, eating my last and final meal. Made some salmon with a lot of green veggies. Got some Brussels sprouts, broccoli, zucchini. Got lemon pepper salmon. I'm not hungry, which is great. not as hungry, but we'll see how like the next couple hours go, because that's going to be the test of time. And especially with caffeine. Um, I need it. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and I really need it. So I'll let y'all know how that works out, either later on today or tomorrow. All right. Night, y'all. Anyways, day 2 of the keto diet. It was going pretty good. I mean, it's still going good. I didn't like mess up or anything. But there we go. The one thing that's challenging is that, again, live in Louisiana. So my mom brought home, went to a seafood shop, got my daddy a po' boy. A scrimp po' boy. That's my favorite po' boy. Then she had to bring a brownie. Hold up. See this brownie? Do you see how big the chocolate chunks are? That is a delectable brownie, and I can't have any of it. I never knew how much sugar I ate until now, because, you know, we got buku juice in my house. Can't drink any of it. We got a brownie over here. I can't eat it. Got cookies in the back. Can't eat it. And I really just want to eat it. I want something sweet that doesn't taste like, you know, a mint leaf is like attacking my uvula. I want sugar. I do. I want sugar. I'm gonna be honest. I just want some sugar, and I can't have any. So this sucks. Hey y'all, I am literally having green eggs, and the ham said bacon is in the oven right now. So it's day 3 and I'm tired. This ain't for me. I can't have like cookies. I mean, like I shouldn't have those. But you know, moderation. I can't have any of the juices. And even if it's like something like kombucha, I want some booch. I can't drink it. I can't have it because it's not keto friendly. And I have an incredible sweet tooth. I can't do anything to alleviate that. Yeah, you can have like the darkest of the darkest chocolate, but it's bitter, and I don't like bitter, and that doesn't alleviate my sweet tooth. You know, I thought that maybe, you know, give keto a try. I could do this for a long haul, but you can't have like no good sweet stuff, and I'm not here for it. I'm not. This is very difficult. Hey y'all, so I'm in my car and I had to run an errand, and I bought myself a keto smoothie from Smoothie King. It's the coffee one, because I have to work a show later on tonight. Let me center myself. I have to work a show later on tonight, so I added extra coffee. The smoothie has coffee, almond butter, almond milk, like a keto protein that has like extra fat in it, cocoa powder, so that's another thing that makes it taste good. But I got extra coffee and extra almond butter in mine, so it's tasty, and if you drink it long enough, it starts to taste like a cherry, because cherries are commonly paired with almonds, so it starts to taste like a cherry, and then it transforms into like a chocolate covered almond. I shared this with my Insta story, but the best description I could give it is just like if a mocha latte with almond milk, lactose free. If a lactose free mocha latte had a love child with like some chocolate, and the outcome was almond butter, like it I taste the cocoa, I taste the coffee, I really taste the almond butter. It's definitely an acquired taste. So this is going to be my last meal. It's 6:30 right now, so this is probably going to be my last meal until tomorrow when I'm done with keto. Boy, has this been a journey. I'm so happy to be done. Moment of truth. Last time I weighed myself, I was 363, so we shall see. Oh, whoa. That's a lot. Lost what, 5 pounds in a week? All right. It's calibrating. We're gonna wait for it to calibrate properly because it could actually be off. All right. So y'all saw that, right? And that was my third time stepping on the scale. So in the span of what, 5 days, I lost 8 pounds. So majority of that is probably water weight, but that's still a lot of weight. That's still like a good bit of weight off. So wow, it works. It's restrictive. It works, but in those 5 days of the keto diet, I lost 8 pounds, which is quite a lot in 5 days. I almost lost 2 pounds a day. My nose itches. So a couple of good things about the keto diet is that you can have all the fats you want to. And that means you can have avocados, salmon, and I love me a salmon. I know it's salmon, but I like saying salmon. Eggs, you can have all the eggs you want to. And the greatest thing about it is that you can have bacon. Ooh, I love bacon, my God. And that was fun. Another thing that I liked about the keto diet is that I felt a lot clearer. I was a lot more energized. It was easier for me to get up out of bed. It was easier for me to go to the gym. It was easier for me to do my workouts. It was easier for me to edit videos. It was just a lot easier for me to do life. And my experience is probably uncommon because a lot of people, when they're on the keto diet, they go through this thing called the keto flu. And it's basically that flu-like symptoms, but without having the flu. And the reason why people go through the keto flu is because they don't have enough electrolytes. I did not go through the keto flu, so I thought I was getting enough electrolytes in. Turns out I wasn't, because on the morning after that I got off the keto diet, I got a Charlie horse. Hey y'all, I ended keto yesterday, like hours ago, in fact. And then I woke up this morning to a massive Charlie horse in my calf. Not just any Charlie horse, probably the worst Charlie horse I've ever had in my entire life. It did not alleviate itself until 3 days later. It was painful. And I thought I did the things to not have a Charlie horse. I drank tons of water. I put salt on my food. I had avocados, which had potassium in it. The only thing I was missing was magnesium, and I thought the vegetables that I had magnesium in it. Turns out they didn't. And I felt the consequences. Pro is that I thought clearer. Con is that I got a cramp. And the last good thing about the keto diet is that it made me realize that I may have a sugar addiction, because on the last 2 days of the keto diet, that's when my sugar cravings started kicking in. And I wanted a cookie, I wanted a donut, I wanted a lot of things that I could not have. And I was very upset. I did not appreciate it whatsoever. That's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because I have to fix that. Now, we can't have the good without the bad. So a couple of bad things is that this is very restrictive. You can't have bread, you can't have certain vegetables, you can't have most fruits. There's a lot of things that you cannot have. And a lot of people say, focus on the things that you can have. What are they? Another thing that I found difficult, so I did this along with intermittent fasting, and I found that the fasting part was very, very difficult because I work odd hours. There are days where I have to work late nights, and there are many days, most of my days, where I work early mornings. So I wouldn't be able to eat early in the morning until 5-6 hours later, which sucks because that's 6 hours without having food. Or there'll be late nights where, I get home, I haven't eaten for 8 hours, and your girl is hungry and I still can't eat for another 8 hours. So it's not fun if you have a very weird schedule. If you pair that with the keto diet, you always had to have food on you if you went out. I think the keto diet is not a social diet because there's only certain places that you can eat out and eat out without having difficulty. And if you did not eat out, or if you went somewhere, you probably had to bring your own food. And I'm not in the mood to lug around a cooler or a lunchbox everywhere I go. And the last, I think the most important thing is that this is not a long-term diet. It's not a lifestyle. It is very difficult, especially when you live in a place like Southeast Louisiana that has seasons around food. We're in the midst of crawfish season, and I won't be able to have the potatoes or the corn. Barely be able to have the crawfish. Snowball season just started. Wouldn't be able to have any snowballs. Festival season is coming up, specifically Jazz Fest. Wouldn't be able to have any crawfish Monica. Definitely wouldn't be able to have the mango freeze. Even the thought of missing out on that, it's saddening because those foods are all delicious. And they're a key part of my upbringing and my culture. So for me to be on a diet that I would not be able to partake in that, I can't do it. That's the last and the most important bad thing about this diet. But with that being said, would I do the keto diet again? Maybe, with some changes. Couldn't label it the keto diet, but I think a higher fat diet and lifestyle best suits my body. Would I do intermittent fasting? Absolutely not. I like to eat when I want to eat and how I want to eat. So if you have a weird schedule, I would not recommend the intermittent fasting. It's not fun whatsoever, and you get hangry and you let that out on people. Don't let that out on people. Don't be me. Don't get hangry. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of me, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button. Share this with all your interweb friends or your mama and them. And if you really enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button because that means you liked it and you enjoyed this video. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to Hacking Tea as well. That is my parents' channel. They are so cute. They are cutes patoots. And I think you should subscribe to them. Don't forget to follow me on social media at the Glo Up. I'll put it in the description below and it will be at the end of the video. But yes, remember to wash your hands so always remember, keep growing, keep glowing, and I will see you in the next video, everybody. Peace.